Understanding GSTR-5 for GST filing. GSTR-5 is a monthly return that non-resident taxpayers registered under the Goods and Services Tax (GST) regime must file. Key features of GSTR-5. 1. For non-resident taxpayers. GSTR-5 is specifically for non-resident taxpayers who are registered under GST in India but do not have a fixed place of business in the country. 2. Monthly filing. Non-resident taxpayers are required to file GSTR-5 every month. The due date for filing GSTR-5 is typically the 20th of the following month. 3. Summary return. GSTR-5 is a summary return where non-resident taxpayers report their summarized details of inward supplies, tax payable, and tax paid during the month. 4. Details of inward supplies. Non-resident taxpayers declare details of their inward supplies, purchases, in GSTR-5, including supplies subject to reverse charge mechanism. 5. Tax liability calculation. Taxpayers calculate their tax liability based on the total value of inward supplies and the applicable GST rates. 6. No provision for outward supplies. Since non-resident taxpayers do not make outward supplies in India, GSTR-5 does not include any provisions for reporting outward supplies. 7. Declaration of tax liability. Taxpayers declare their tax liability for the month in GSTR-5 and make the necessary payment of taxes due. 8. Details of tax paid. GSTR-5 also requires taxpayers to provide details of tax paid during the month, including any adjustments or refunds. Key sections in GSTR-5. Part A. Basic details such as GSTN, legal name, and trade name, if any, of the non-resident taxpayer. Part B. Details of inward supplies, including supplies subject to reverse charge mechanism. Part C. Tax payable and paid, including details of tax liabilities for the month. Benefits of filing GSTR-5. Compliance requirement helps non-resident taxpayers fulfill their GST compliance obligations in India. Tax liability calculation facilitates the calculation and payment of tax liabilities based on inward supplies. Transparency provides transparency in tax reporting for non-resident taxpayers registered under GST.